Today's discussion is about a very important part of core Java, which is introduced in JDK 5 onwards. That is what annotation. Annotation is special type of comment in our program. It doesn't play any role in the execution, but one programmer can write the annotation inside the program for another programmer, as we do in case of comment, and as well as the programmer can write the annotation for another programmer and as well as another program. Here in this diagram you can see the programmer 1 writes the comment and as well as annotation. Programmer 2 can understand the comment and annotation, but the program 2 cannot go for understanding what is comment, because comment in which way we will write, in English we will write, in French we will write, in Hindi we will write, that doesn't matter, because it's up to us how we will write the comment. Only the syntax of comment we know, means double slash for single line comment, and there is a syntax for multi-line comment also. But inside the multi-line or single line comment, how we are going to write the comment, that's up to us. So in case of comments, the program cannot understand how the programmer has written the comment, but annotation has a special syntax. If you don't follow the syntax, the compiler will complain about the annotations non-existence, and as well as when you will go for executing, a runtime environment also cannot recognize the component of the source program which contains the annotation. So annotation is for the human, means for the programmer, and as well as for another program. That is the speciality of annotation. While we are going for annotation, it is basically being used by a starting letter or starting symbol as art. There is a predefined annotation exists called as override. That is basically to specify a method is overridden from its superclass. We are using it in case of inheritance. If the subclass method doesn't match with the superclass method identical, then the compiler will complain about, or the compiler will give the compilation error. This is a predefined annotation. We can go for creating our own annotation also, but in case of the advanced Java programming, like we are going for in modern days Java programming like Spring or Spring MVC or Hibernate or any other framework, you can say, there the annotation plays a very big role. Like in case of a Spring program, you can say, the Spring program, when you define a controller, the controller is being recognized by an annotation called as art controller. Same thing, we specify art service, art repository, art component. So here in this diagram you can see the program we will write, it will be compiled and it will go to the runtime. The runtime will get only the annotation, because the compiler's one part is there called as lexical analyzer. The lexical analyzer doesn't allow the comments to be the part of bytecode in case of Java, but it is going to put the annotation inside the bytecode which will be used by the runtime environment. So that is why today I thought to discuss about this annotation in this video. Let us have a sample code by using the core Java programming. Let us go to the STS I have already written a piece of code. Just a simple example. Here I have gone for writing a class named as myPrinter. Inside it I have kept the main method, and in the main method I have two lines. I am trying to create an object of a class called as document, and inside the system.out.println I am using the object of document which I have created in the previous line. Means it is going to call the toString method of this document, that is the nature of any object in Java whenever we go for using the name of object inside sysout or system.out.println. So here is the document class. I have written toString and it returns a string which is going to be I am a document. So we expect this line will be printing I am a document. So let us execute it. If you learn the program, run as Java application. So here it prints what? Does it print I am a document? No, it prints the class name and the hash code, but that is not the expected output. Why it doesn't print the document I am a document? Because here is a typo error I have made. I have written toString where S is capital, but I have written S as small. So in that case, if we will go for override, which is a built-in or predefined annotation of Java. So here now you can see I got an error. It says document must override or implement a super type method, means the toString method is not overridden. We are expecting the toString method is overridden, but it is not. So if I will go for toString by using capital case S, then what will happen? There is no error now. We can execute it and we will get the expected result. So here we see the output from the toString method of the document class. So that is what is the importance of override in this example, and the same thing we are going to use in our Spring applications, which we are discussing in the previous videos, and in the future also we will keep on discussing about the annotations which are there in Spring environment. So thanks for watching. I hope this will help you in the future discussion.